DJI has just announced its latest drone, and it's called the Air 2S. It's the latest in a long line of high-end consumer drones and features something we normally wouldn't expect to see in something so small, and that's a 1-inch sensor. I'm Cam Bunton from Pocket-lint, and in this video I'm going to give you an unboxing, a first look at the flight and the footage of this latest drone. And while you're here, if you could tap that like button, subscribe and smash that notification bell, that would be smashing. So we were sent the Fly More combo, which is a little more expensive than the standard drone kit, but does come with quite a few extras in the box, which I'll get through as quickly as I can so we can get to the good stuff. The first of those additional items you see here, it's the shoulder bag that contains all the goodies. Underneath that is the cardboard sleeve containing some essentials, so that means the ever-present paperwork. That's your getting started guide and other information in a small booklet. And then of course 2 sets of propeller blades, 4 labelled A and 4 labelled B. The former of those featuring an orange ring on it so you know which of the arms you fix it to. Another addition in the Fly More combo is this tray of ND filters. These fix to the front of the camera and are really useful if you're shooting in really bright conditions. They help filtering out light waves to varying degrees, so you can sort of see the effect as I place it in front of my camera. Another essential is the cables that you use to connect your phone to the control pad. These two are the USB-C and micro USB cables. The lightning cable for iPhones is already in the controller. Then of course, spare joysticks, just in case you lose them. They are detachable, after all. Now we get to the good stuff in the bag. Now moving the drone to one side for a second, we'll quickly get through these. There's an adapter that turns your drone battery into a battery pack. You can plug other items in to charge them. The Fly More combo comes with 2 spare batteries too, so you have 3 in total. There is of course the standard power adapter for charging those batteries, but another Fly More combo edition is the charging hub that lets you charge 3 batteries at once. And then the controller. This is the same larger, new design that shipped with the Mavic Air 2 last year, and features that redesigned phone holder that grips from the side rails instead of the top and bottom edges, so it doesn't really matter how big or small your phone is. The detachable joysticks live in the bottom edge and screw really simply into place, and you get those usual shoulder buttons too, one for adjusting the camera angle and one for capturing photos or video. Now, before we get a first proper look at the drone, we need to get those propeller blades on, and those orange marked ones fit on the arms with the orange highlights on them. They also indicate which way you need to turn them to lock them into place, so make sure you do that right and you'll be just fine. So to the drone, and it's virtually identical in size and weight to the Mavic Air 2 that came out last year, but there are some subtle differences. The first you'll probably notice is the extra set of obstacle avoidance sensors on the top of the drone's shark-like nose. That means it senses obstacles in 4 directions now, and even uses what DJI calls binocular zooming technology. That detects when incoming objects are coming towards it quickly and from further away than before, so it can be better prepared. The other subtle differences are the propellers. They feature orange tips, not white ones, just like the Mini 2. Plus, the new camera comes in a new silver housing. The battery sits in the top and takes up a good chunk of that space, and is removed by pressing a button on either side, and of course those arms are foldable in that classic Mavic style. Now before its first flight, there are a few things you still need to do to make sure it's set up properly and to make that first stint as easy as possible. First, download the DJI Fly app onto your phone and then log in or create an account. Second, switch on the controller and drone with a short button press followed by a long button press. The controller and drone should automatically pair now, and you'll see it say Go Fly on the phone screen. Third, check for firmware updates to make sure the drone has all the latest no-fly zone and altitude limit information. And lastly, before flying, charge all your batteries, including the one in the controller. Now I've only had this drone for quite a short amount of time, but I've already managed to get it out on its first flight, and I have to say, it's already looking like a very capable drone. We tested it flying it manually and using its preset automatic quickshot modes. Those are the modes that set it off on a predetermined flight pattern around a subject that you've told it to keep locked on. These include the droney, which flies steadily up and away, orbit, which goes around the person in a circle, rocket goes straight up in the air, and helix goes around up and away. For manual flight, you can switch to cinematic mode to make it slower and more dramatic, but whichever method I used to film on that first stint, it took to it easily and with no errors. Plus, it keeps the camera stable and smooth thanks to that 3-axis gimbal on the front. Now, speaking of the camera, the 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor certainly seems like an improvement on the previous Airs. Still photos are sharp and vibrant with good dynamic range, or at least they were in these perfect conditions. Video can reach up to 5.4K resolution at 30 frames per second, or 4K up to 60 frames per second in manual flight, plus even digital zoom up to 6 times at certain resolutions. There's also a new feature which we haven't managed to test quite yet, but will feature in our full review later on, and it's called Master Shot. But the idea is that you lock it onto a subject, hit start on the Master Shot mode, and then it flies around for a couple of minutes in various different styles and patterns, and then creates dramatic footage for you without you having to do anything. When it comes to battery life, we didn't quite manage to get the promised 31 minutes of flight time from a single battery, but that figure is based on windless, sterile conditions, which of course is never going to happen in the real world. However, we managed to get all that initial testing done on a single full battery, so it's clearly decent enough. So that's pretty much all the highlights and all the new stuff in this latest drone from DJI. The only other thing worth noting is that it has a new APAS system, which is the obstacle avoidance and maneuvering system that doesn't just stop when it sees an obstacle, but carries on flying through it and makes a path around stuff and under stuff and over stuff. But we'll get to that testing later on. So there you have it, the DJI Air 2S. It goes on sale from today and costs near enough £900 in the UK, or if you want the Fly More combo, that's £1,169. I've been Cam Bunton. I'm at Cam Bunton on social media. You can find me on Twitter. If you want to ask me any questions, there's also the comments down below, or let me know your thoughts of this latest drone. Again, if you like this video, please do leave a thumbs up. It does help us a lot. Subscribe and tap the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any more of our videos. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.